this is me, Jacob. Um, know that this is a recording session, not a live, just because I'm trying to work up to our live sessions um, in YouTube. Yeah, in YouTube. But however, know that I'm probably not going to be able to edit this recording, so I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible. So yeah, stick with me on this video. Um, so I want to express about why we're around, about this light, around this alliance, around this good side of the world, because it's more than just what we understand in the spirit realm, where we connect into the angelics, connect into the light star seeds, connect into the healers of time and space, to connect with um, the source of light, uh, nature, whatever that comes out to, and the enlightened all creator. So if we connect with all those, we can really understand about our spirit. We can understand about why we're here, why we're taking upon this here. The thing is that if we connect with all this, if we connect with the inner heart of ourselves, the inner center of ourselves, there can be the masculine and the feminine side, and the center area, which is both masculine and feminine together. If they both collide together, that means that you're becoming your authentic self. You're becoming that great, massive self. Sometimes people or spirits might prefer one more than the other, which is okay. There's nothing wrong about that. Um, but if you want to kind of take a new stance into your spirituality, feel free to enter into that spiritual center, the area of where it's both masculine and feminine, where it's that is all together. The thing is that when we connect into our spirituality, we can shift into this new dimension, this new density, um, and density is the more formal side of saying dimension. So yeah, dimension is the more um, atomic or atomic way, or the more more you know more vibrant energy way. But however, if we go to the understanding of density, density is where you shift up your energy, where you like move on to the next step, or the you move into the next higher self. And if we get into this higher self of ourselves, which is kind of goofy to be saying that, but if we get into our higher selves, we actually take in this inner knowledge of ourselves. We can really understand why we're around, why we're coming around to like stand forth as this light inside of these rough, dark times. And if we stand in front of those times saying that we're here, we're the ones that are standing above it all. If we say that, that means that the world can shift from this paradigm of just a pendulum to a life where it's paradise, where everything is connected together, where everything is just like coming to that authentic heart. And that's where we bring in our paradise. And it's not towards just us, but it's to people that you see in your everyday life, people that you might be the best of friends, maybe people that you're just really deep in loving. Maybe it might be just someone of your family. It could be anyone, anyone. And if you understand, like, the understanding of this massive, like, collection, and it's like a collection of like the angelics, and like you understand the world that they present to us, then that's where the energy of the galactics or the star seeds come in. This is where the beings that are of different galaxies are coming forth. These are the beings that are such as the Arcturians, everybody, the Pleiadians, which are very um, almost in like a helping hand in our dark times. Somebody that tries to give us a hand to bring us forth into a higher density. So it goes from a rough area in our life to where we have quite a lot of answers. It may not be all the answers, but it will be a lot of answers to be able to answer all those questions that we've had, or answer all the questions that maybe is in the world. So there's that. Then there is the understanding of the enlightened time and space beings, which are going into time, trying to heal maybe something of the past, something of the future, something of the present, but in a different viewpoint of the world. Or maybe it's just like that like different area that you're looking in. Like maybe you were looking at it that way, but you're looking at it that way now. And it's just like you're trying to heal that circle of energy. You're trying to heal that revolving area in there. And if you really if you really heal that, it means that you have the area to enter into I have this area of source. I have this area of the all creator to enter into. And if we enter into that, that means that you're understanding the energy of the elementals. You're understanding the energy of what or who is of the elements. You then are understanding why are these elements around in our earth or in existence. Then there is the fourth big question, which is understanding what it is in the deep center. And that is our question for today. The deep center, which is for who we are deep down, is spirit. Spirit. And if we understand the meaning of spirit and we apply it to life, then our soul, there would be no such thing as a soul contract. There would be no such thing as that. There would be such a thing as spirit contract. Spirit contract. And you would understand that why were we here? Why are we here? Why are we being sent into the earth? Why are we being existent in the first place? And let me tell you, that is what is being answered from the angelics, what is being answered from the galactics, what is being answered from those that have gathered this time and space to heal. and also those that are of source. Sometimes creator though, but mainly source for the more high end areas. You know, the areas that are kind of like um, you understand spirit and like you're gathering in the information to really sink in into your spirit, really sink into like who you truly are from deep in your heart. And if we if we gather all this information, if we gather it all, we can become our authentic self. We can become for who we truly are in heart. We can become that. We might not, sometimes like fully understand it. It's okay. It's okay if you don't fully understand it. But what it's about is that you need to understand the feeling of being that. You need to understand the feeling of like what it's like to be that authentic self, what it's like to really stand up and really be that great self of yours. And by the time that we shift into that, there's this authentic space. There's this authentic area where we would go into that would have like this console area, and it is not a physical console, not a physical. It is a console that is of the spirit. A console that is of the spirit. The reason why the console of the spirit is around is because they want to see for what you do. See for if you can truly be able to help those that are around you. Be able to say, okay, I can do this. I can be this great person that I've been dreaming myself to be. I can put my best foot forward and be able to deal with this situation at hand. And when we do that, the the thing is that we would understand the root chakra. We would understand the sacral chakra. We would understand the solar plexus chakra. We would understand the heart chakra. Heart chakra is the biggest out of them all. We would understand our throat chakra. We would understand our third eye chakra. We would understand our crown chakra, and know that your third eye chakra might also be a big area of your chakras within the first seven. Um, we would understand our our soul star chakra. We would understand our star seed chakra. We would understand our time and space chakra. We would understand our source chakra, and then we would understand our all creator chakra. If we gather those plus a few that might be above those, um, we can then understand like why we're here. Why are we around? What's making us very authentic? What's bringing us forth to do all this? And the reason is that if we connect with the energy of light, if we connect with those that are of the positive aligned, the ones that really give us that good, dense energy that is just like very meaningful, very knowing, and it's like the energy that really gives us not not like stiffness in our heart, but like very like strong and like and but also at the same time very serene energy. It's very serene because the more serene it is, the more positive it is. But also the more stronger it is, the more ascended that light is. So just know that if you understand the sereneness part first, then understand the empowerment of that serenity, then that is where you would understand the real positivity. Understand like that light, understand the angelics, understand the light galactics, understand them all to really get a good sense of like that deep understanding. If you do that, there's like light codes coming in, there's angelic words coming in, there is a lot of um, like time sequences that are enlightened coming in. Then there is a lot of energy like that is floating around it and that source. Then there is like the energy within that's lighting up. That means it's the all creator, and it's like it's coming in to be like that authentic side of the energy. And you're saying that nothing can stand in front of me, and I am here to really be my authentic self, and that is what makes you great, authentic. You're great, and um, and with that being said, if you really understand that, then you can know how to deal with the amenities that you've been going through, like trying to bypass that soul contract, understanding how to get past that, understanding how to get past um, hurt or blame or whatever that stuff is, that shows like you've been hurt in the heart. Understanding like damaged knowledge, things like that. And it's like they're coming in to reconstruct it, try to get it back alive and get it back to moving around and like being able to uphold that memory yet again. Then there is like understanding. Okay, now I know what's of the light and what is of the dark, and why the light needs to carry on, and allowing the dark to spiral down and change for the better, which is transmutation. So, transmutation, you can do love dialysis. You can uphold the sacred infinity of the enlightened. You can do Christ consciousness energy healing. You can do different types of energy, which is like you're moving in and trying to like just kind of shift it downwards into the earth to have it change for the better. And lastly, just so then I don't reach past 20 minutes for you guys, there is a energy that is of the earth that I would love for you all to understand. The energy of the earth is all about nature, all about life, all about nurturement, and all about inner care for the spirit. And for that being said, the nature is kind of like a force of Earth that is very calm, that is very relaxed. There might be some animals or beings in there that might be more like they want to be able to eat to keep up their life, to be able to get moving in life, but they don't want to get chaotic with things. They don't want to get crazy, so they do it in a very soft, calm way to respect nature. And with that said, there is the energy of Gaia. And I will bring out a video about Gaia very soon and explain that all to you. So, peace. That is it for today, and take care. Bye bye. And as well as, before I go, it'd be love and light to all of you. Don't want to miss that. But bye bye. Take care.